2011, I took my Special Forces team to Afghanistan, and Masoud was working for another U.S. Army element, and they came to our camp, and we started going out and doing some missions, and started working together with Masoud. And when it was time for that element to leave, I asked Masoud if he wanted to work for us, and he said yes. So he stayed with us, and he was with Special Forces teams doing rotations in and out of Afghanistan until 2014.
When I was in Afghanistan, I was during a combat mission with the U.S. Special Forces. At the end of the day, after 74 hours, we had an operation going on. I got a phone call from the U.S. Embassy, and they told me that we have good news for you. Your visa's issued. You have 25 days to leave the country. Then I came back to Andy, and I was like, Andy, I don't know if it's a good news or bad news, but I have this phone call from the U.S. Embassy that my visas get issued, and I have 25 days to leave the country. And he looked at me, he's like, what are you waiting for? But me and Andy was talking about doing this business together, and slowly, but one day he's like, hey, we are doing this. And I was like, okay. And we came here, and he gave me the ideas, we make the plans, and we started working together.
So we wanted to do a few things that you don't normally see in most of the other distilleries. You know, like our moonshine, we do the coffee cream, and we named it Gawa, and we named it that because coffee in the Arabic language is kawa. So we just want to do things that you don't really see. You don't really see a lot of cranberry moonshine, and then we put stories on all of our labels, something that we've done while we were in the military doing missions, stuff like that. So Midnight Extraction, the story on the back of it's a story about a real midnight extraction that I did when we were on a mission. And I've also had a picture on the wall here, which looks exactly like the story that you're reading. Really our goal is to keep our spirits that we're making handcrafted, keep them craft spirits, you know. Of course we want to grow, we want to make new things and put another still in there so we can get our product out to more places. But really the end goal is to keep a good product that we're starting with, and just have a nice place for people to come hang out and enjoy themselves. So all the pictures here on the wall are teams that I was on throughout my time in either Iraq or Afghanistan. We have pictures of all of our interpreters that we had throughout the years. The logo is a Spartan helmet. Pretty much almost every Special Forces team uses the Spartan helmet in some way on their patches. Every time we go do a deployment, the team makes a new patch. The cross arrows come from the Special Forces crest, which is up above us, and our crest is De Oppresso Liber, which is Free the Oppressed. And then the two numbers on here, 5123, they're the last team I was on, where I was the team sergeant for. We used to talk about doing something like this all the time, but just talking. And then when we finally decided to do it and we first started building, it still didn't feel real. And it didn't feel real until we had our grand opening last weekend, and all the people were coming in and enjoying themselves and actually making drinks out of the spirits that we made.
Well, people, our family and friends, especially like people, the community around the Pleasant View, they always stop by, and they were showing their support, and they're saying like, oh, this is a great thing that we have it here, and we get a lot of good comments, and they were like every day, every person was giving us good comments, and we're getting convinced to keep going and just putting stuff together, and it would make us to do it, go faster, to finish this up and get it ready to last weekend when we opened. It was a big
event.
Big event. We really appreciate from everyone that they came by, stopped by, and it was awesome.
Big American flag on the wall has pictures of all the guys who got killed that were in 5th Special Forces Group, either during Iraq or Afghanistan while they were fighting. So it's a memorial wall, and I always encourage other guys, if they come in and they're hanging out and they got a picture of someone they want to put on the wall, just bring it in, we'll frame it, we'll hang it up. The one on the right was my kit, and the one on the left was Masoud's kit. So we tell people if they want to pick it up and put it on, take a picture, go ahead.